Hello everyone, welcome to the video. And today we're going to be talking about a Season 2 tier list for all of the heroes in Marvel Rivals. So obviously this is very early, and it is hard to definitively tell you what the meta is. And as the season progresses, we are going to see a lot of changes in the meta, a lot of heroes being played a lot more, heroes being banned less, heroes being played less. And I'm going to briefly talk about each hero as to not make the video 35 minutes long. This is, however, just my opinion, so if you guys disagree with it, make sure to let me know in the comments below. So first up, we have Adam Warlock. I think Adam Warlock is still solid. His best strength is the team up. Obviously, Starlord, Mantis are really, really good, and Mantis got a buff, but his soul bond is not as good. Honestly, I think it's just a bad ability. They probably just need to rework him at this point. But his soul bond is still decent for dive comp, and like I said, that team up is solid too. So he's probably going to be towards the bottom of the A tier. Then we have Black Panther. I'm going to put Panther in the C tier. I think Panther's still good. As you can tell from this tier list, you know, it goes S, 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 A, B, and C. I don't think there's really any heroes in the game that are worse than C tier. And I think any hero in the right person's hands can work in any rank. You could make anything work. If you are good enough at a hero, nothing's bad. Black Panther is, however, a lot more difficult to play than some of the other heroes. Anti-dive is pretty good against Black Panther. There's a lot of heroes in this list that can counter Black Panther pretty easily, and you're just not going to be able to ban all of them. So next up we have Black Widow. I think Black Widow is going to be really good this season. I think she might even be higher up than this. She's going to be able to one-shot for 16 seconds with a Mantis damage boost, and I think Hawkeye is really good as well, so you have that team up. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more Mantis, Hawkeye, and Black Widow team comps, and the fact that her kick got a lot better as well. She's pretty hard to dive. And we have Hulk. I think Hulk is good. You know, he just got a lot more mobility. He has that team up with Namor. But overall, he's just a good tank. I think there's better tanks in the game, but overall, Hulk he's in a good spot right now. And we have Cap. He just got a buff. He has more health now. He is doing a lot better. He was already very difficult to kill. He's even harder to kill now. And he has a team up with Bucky, which is nice. Then we have Cloak Dagger. I think Cloak Dagger is one of the worst healers in the game currently. The problem is that her ultimate is just shut down so easily. There's just many heroes in the game that can fairly easily kill a Cloak in her ult. It's not quite as difficult to kill a Cloak as opposed to like a Luna in her ult, especially with Magneto. Then we have Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange is still solid. He did just fall from grace quite a bit. He was the best tank in the game at one point. Now he's just kind of good. He's a good tank still. He's got a shield. He's got his new team up with Wanda, which is really good in my opinion. But overall, he doesn't reach a lot of the thresholds that allowed him to one-shot, and his damage has taken quite a hit. Then we have Groot. I think Groot is one of the best tanks in the game. First SS tier hero on the tier list. He's banned quite often. Walls are very oppressive. Very, very good hero. We then have Hawkeye. I'm going to put Hawkeye in the SS tier. I think being able to one-shot is never not going to be really fucking good. And for that reason, we're putting Hawkeye up here. If you're good at Hawkeye, he is very difficult to deal with. And I'm already starting to see more people ban Hawkeye. I think he's very good. That being said, Hela is just as good, if not better. I think Hela is probably the best DPS in the game. Obviously capable of 2-tapping you at any range. Best hit scan in the game. Hit scan's always good. Helas are really, really, really good. And she can shut down dive very well. We have Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist is solid. He just got buffs to his damage. He's very difficult to kill as well. Overall, Iron Fist is in a good spot. He came a long way from being one of the worst heroes in the game. And we have Iron Man. I don't think Iron Man's all that good. The problem is that he's just too easily killed by certain heroes, such as Hela. He did just get that buff that allows him to have a little bit more shield, but it's just hard to play him. Even Spider-Man is going to absolutely abuse an Iron Man. It's just tough. It's tough to play flying heroes right now, in my opinion. We have Jeff. Jeff is not good. Like, really bad healer. And obviously, you don't really play him as healer. You play him as more of a DPS. But I feel like I dread every single time I see a Jeff on my team. It's not to say you can't make it work. There's plenty of Jeff players that succeed quite a bit. But he's just... it's harder to get as much value on Jeff as you would on almost any other hero in the game. We then have Loki. Loki is going to be the first S tier entry. Very good hero. He did just get a nerf to his totems. So he's not getting those quite as frequently, but he is still able to copy Luna ult. He's still able to copy Invis ult, and he does a lot of healing. He's very hard to deal with, and if you position well on Loki, you will carry games. And we have Luna. I think Luna is the best healer in the game. Obviously, that like 12 second ult is crazy, and she can even damage boost with it. Really good for combos like Venom ult and Namor ult. It's just very, very, very good. Luna is an amazing hero and probably the best healer. We then have Magik. I don't think Magik's all that good. We're going to put her in the C tier right there with Black Panther. They both are the same type of character, and they both run into the same type of problems. And that's the fact that they're countered by possibly 10 different heroes in the game. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's very difficult to play these heroes and get a lot of value. Then we have Magneto. Magneto is probably the best hero in the game. Definitely the best tank in the game, in my opinion. He's just so well-rounded and really, really good. He's an enabler, too. He can put out bubbles on, like, an ulting Starlord, or an ulting Bucky, or an ulting Punisher, and ulting Cloak. Like, he's just so valuable. And then even on the flip side, his damage capabilities, you know, he can one-shot supports out of their ults. It's just, he's really, really good. Then we have Mantis. I'm going to put Mantis in the S tier. She can add a 16-second heal or damage boost on heroes. That's really good. I think Mantis is in a really good spot. Obviously, she has a lot of DPS capabilities and anti-dive. We have Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight's solid. You know, he did just get quite a bit of buffs. His left click's much more reliable now. His ultimate lasts almost 5 seconds. The problem is, I feel like even with his survivability changes on his right click, he's still going to fall over against heroes like Starlord and Psylocke. I mean, I main those two, and it's like my absolute favorite target to go for is a Moon Knight. Regardless of that extra 100 health, I'm still mowing him down, I promise you that. Then we have Namor. I think people are overhyping Namor. I think he just got nerfed pretty significantly. He can't have 3 squids anymore, only 2, whereas the Gamma Squid is quite good. It's fairly easy to kill 2 squids. It wasn't as easy to kill 3 squids, but 2 is very manageable. And without the team up, he's not great at all. And then we have Penny Parker. I think Penny Parker's good. I think she's a lot better than B tier, in my opinion, but I'm going to have to see how she plays out during the season. Right now, no one's really playing her, but she got 100 more health. She can headshot. She's not as slow when she's left clicking. I think her damage and survivability went up quite a bit, and I think she's a good tank now. But we'll have to see. Then we have Psylocke. I think Psylocke is like right between the SS tier and the S tier. With her team up, she's SS tier. Without it, she's probably towards the top of the S tier, but we're going to leave her here. I think Psylocke is a really good option right now. And we have Punisher. Punisher is very good right now. Obviously, with the rocket changes, a lot more people are playing Rocket, and more rockets means more Punishers. Especially with the popular tanks in the game currently being Groot, the Thing, you know, all these really popular tanks that are countered very, very hard by Punisher. He's pretty solid right now. And obviously his ultimate, with the Rocket team up, you're able to mow down supports out of their ults, even on Luna ult. So that's very good. Then we have Rocket. I think Rocket is like the second best healer in the game right now. His changes are crazy. He does so much more healing. His survivability is a little bit worse, but overall, his ultimate's good. He has the ability to res people, and his right click is much, much better now. We then have Scarlet Witch. I might be putting her too high, but I think Scarlet Witch is really good right now. Only with the Strange team up. Without it, she's probably B tier. But with it, which is, I feel like, the only reason you should ever be playing her, she is very, very, very good. She's capable of doing quite a bit of damage. You mix that team up, right click, left click at the same time, and you can mow down people fairly quickly. We have Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man with the team up, probably low S tier. But we're going to put him right around here because I think without it, he's probably B tier. Same thing as Wanda, but I just feel like not as good as Wanda. And a good Spider-Man, obviously, is going to be able to take over games fairly easily. Still a very good hero. We have Squirrel Girl. I think Squirrel Girl's solid. You know, she's still capable of doing quite a bit of damage. She's just like, she's just not better than a lot of these DPS, in my opinion. Then I have Starlord. Starlord, like, top of the S tier, maybe bottom of the SS tier. We're going to put him here because his ult charge is, it takes a lot longer to charge your ults because of the changes to the E. So you're not getting it quite as quickly. And even though the ultimate isn't all that crazy because you're always getting countered by a support ult, it's still like a decent hit because you're not charging your ult quite as fast. We then have Storm. I think Storm's good, but not that great. Like I said before, it's very difficult to play flying heroes this season. It's just, there's too many heroes that can deal with the Storm very, very easily. And I know initially in Season 1.5, people thought Storm was going to be like OP. She was banned almost every game. But that's just not the case. She is just very hard to play into a Hela. She's very hard to play into Spider-Man, Starlord, Punisher. It's just tough. Then we have Thor. I think Thor is probably like the worst tank in the game. Still solid. You know, you can still get a lot of value. Really good Thors are going to succeed no matter what. And yeah, I think Thor's all right, but definitely one of the weaker tanks. We then have Venom. I think Venom's really good, honestly. It's very difficult to kill a Venom. The only way to really reliably kill a Venom would be with the Thing and Emma. When he dives in, you could ground him on the Thing, or you can choke slam him, you know, put him in the dirt real quick, kind of stun lock him. But other than that, if you don't have that, The Venom Spidey team up is going to run through teams, and you're never going to kill a good Venom. He's too hard to kill. We have Bucky. Bucky is... Oh, that's Wolverine. That is not Bucky. Then we have Bucky. Bucky's still Bucky. Still really good. You know, you got a new team up. He lost his infinite ammo. He never needed the infinite ammo. He's always been good. He's just a really, really good DPS. Very well-rounded. 2CC abilities. Even though his hook got nerfed, it doesn't even matter. Still a very good hero. Then we have Wolverine. Wolverine is not as good in my opinion because the most popular tanks in the game, like I said, Emma, Thing, Magneto, they're all pretty good into Wolverine. And the only outlier is Groot, but if there's a Groot main, chances are he's banning Wolverine, so you're not even going to get the chance to play him anyway. He does get a lot less rage for his shift melees, so that definitely hurt quite a bit. He's not going to be quite as good. Then we have Mr. Fantastic. I'd probably put him right here. He did just get quite a bit of buffs, and he's a lot more viable now. We might even be able to put him higher, but I don't think I can put him higher than Magik or Black Panther, but we are going to put him in the C tier. We then have Invis. I think Invis is one of the best healers in the game. She got a small nerf to her shield, but she's basically the same as she was in the last season. We have the Thing. I think the Thing is right up there in the S tier. Very, very good hero. Really, really good at anti-dive. I mean, you cannot even play Black Panther into a Thing. If they go Thing, Black Panther's like completely out of the picture. Very difficult to play around. That grounded ability is nuts. And then we have Human Torch. Human Torch, it's a lot more reliable to hit your left clicks. He does a lot more damage now because of that. He's probably the best flying hero in the game currently, and he's in a really good spot right now. And we have Emma. Her ultimate's crazy. The fact that she can one-shot, and it's not even like, because Magneto can one-shot, right? He has a little one-shot combo, left click, right click, left click. But those are 3 skill shots back to back to back, and that's hard to do. Emma, she just grabs you by your fucking neck and slams you into the ground and then kicks you into a wall, and you're dead. That's nuts. Her ultimate is crazy. I'd say the only reason she's just not the best tank in the game is because you can't solo tank with her quite as well as you can with Magneto. So she's kind of like an off tank almost, but she's just not a really good main tank in my opinion. But if you play her like next to a Groot or next to a Magneto, she is insane. She's very, very, very strong. Very good hero. And she could shut down so many ults too. And she has a shield of her own. Very, very good hero. This is the final tier list, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But that's pretty much it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.